How are we today? Hope business is going well. So today I'm going to be making this tutorial. This is one of the oldest designs in the history of, should I say Nigerians or Africans? It's been there since way before today. Okay, but the truth of the matter is it's trending in different styles today. So today I'm going to be cutting this particular design and showing you how to make that printing design, the design in front. I'll also talk about how to make it. Now please, I think a lot of people are misunderstanding what this channel is for. Now this channel is for you to bring any difficult style and we trash it out. It's not like you are not supposed to be. If you are a beginner, this is the right channel for you to be in. You understand? So do you know how many designs we have out there? We have over 1 million plus designs out there today. You can't count. So mine is bring it and let me cut it and show you how we do it. You understand? Bring it. If it's a style I don't understand, I will go and learn it and come back to show you. That's why I'm a fashion tutor. I'm a design tutor. Do you understand? So sometimes tutorials can be broken into 2 or into 3. It's now please left for you to look out for the design. That is why when you subscribe, you tap on the notification button. Even if you don't want to join the membership, there's no problem. Tap on the notification button. That way, whatever tutorial that is put up, you will get to see it. But if you do not tap on the notification button, you won't know when any video is uploaded. Do you understand? So you might be looking out for a particular tutorial and you'll be waiting to see notification. You will not see notification because you didn't tap on the notification button. So go ahead now to tap on the notification button. Then secondly, there are some design like I made how to make children ball gown. Now the top part is different from the down part. It's different because the down part has almost 3 types of style to achieve the same goal. Do you understand? So I made 3 different videos on how to make that down part. They are all there. Okay, so I saw people saying that they've not seen it. Please go through it and you see it. I made 3 different. There are some children ball gown you make with boning. There are some you don't put any boning at all, and you still achieve the same thing. So all that video is there. If you have the money to buy all the ingredients for the ball gown, there's no problem. There's a video for it. But if you don't have, there's another video for it. So that's why you didn't see the 2 tutorial together in a video, because if I want to put in a video, it might take up to 2 hours. So I separated them. Thank you guys for being on my channel. My name is Chinyere. This is Begin Sewing with Chi, and here it's about how to start up your own ready-to-wear business. Have you seen my video on the apps you are supposed to get? So if you are on my channel learning, also go and get those apps. Get them ready so that by January you have started rolling out. Whatever targets that you have for you are supposed to have for start making them now, so that by January you kickstart and you start rolling. Not that by January is when you are trying to see how you can manage to. By January you should already have your own plan. Let's go right into this tutorial. So this particular design we are making, it can come as short gown, it can come as long gown. But today they said I should make for them for short gown, and today we are and then let me quickly chip in, please. What I'm doing on this channel is giving you an idea. How many are one cut? Do you know how many styles are out there? If you're expecting me to keep fabric and be cutting, no. It might not. The only one you see me cutting on fabric is the one that I want to sew. Do you understand? So like this one, I have something like this already at home, and I don't have time to start sewing to sell now because the orders I have not even finished them. Do you understand? So if I'm making tutorial now, I'm just making to show you what you can do, just in case if you have a client that requested for it, or just in case if you need it. Let's go right into this tutorial. So this is my client now, and I'm making for the short gown, right? So this is my client. There's a lot of ways, modern ways people are making this. They call it 1005 Barbarica. Okay, so there's a lot of ways to make this tutorial now, this gown now, but I still prefer the olden days method. 1 is simple, 2 is saves time, 3 is less stressful. Okay, and at the end of the day you are still going to get the same thing and even better. So This my client, our own is stopping at the knee length. Okay, our own is stopping at the knee length, and this is my client's shoulder, right? Okay, and my client said he wants our own to come down a little bit around this area, right? So we are having something going down like this. Okay, so I'll be measuring my client from here to here, that is shoulder, and then I add whatever I want, where I want it to drop. Okay, and I'm having 10 inch. Now when you get your fabric, so this is the fabric I am using. You already know how we got this line, right? Now I see a lot of designers today have sewing their own to have joining at the shoulder. Well, I've tried that too, and I didn't really like the effect it gave me. Being that there's a way this pleat that is on the shoulder is supposed to stand. It's not supposed to slip. It's supposed to stand. So it's not supposed to have joining at the shoulder. That is one. Then secondly, if maybe the fabric you are using is pieces you used, it didn't just come as in, okay, I went to the market and bought 4 yards. Maybe you have pieces of material, then you can join it. But please, you see this edge here, okay, should go over. There should not be joining at this edge. So definitely, even if the front part is separate and the back part is separate, and you joined on this hem around the sleeve side, should not have a joining at the shoulder. That way you'll be able to achieve what we have planned. Okay, now secondly, there's a pleat here. Even if yours has joining at the shoulder, there's no problem. But you see this pleat, make it the way that the pleat should go over. The pleat should not have joining at the shoulder. The effect of it is that it should be able to stand. Now secondly, inside the pleat, please lay something. A lot of people make mistake and they don't lay something inside it. If you don't lay something inside it, any stay inside it, it will fall flat. But if you that way, if your client does not starch the clothes, he wears it, everything go just slip like that. But if you put something, I prefer to even put hard stay, not even the softest one. Put a little bit of hard stay, iron it properly, so that this pleat that is around here is going to stand. And then this side too is going to stand. So now for our measurement, with this particular style, if you look at it, you see that there's a cutout at the hem area here. Now let me tell you the essence of that cutout. Okay, that cutout was used to gather this pleating at the edge to be one, and it helped to shapen that knee area to give a little bit of figure. Let's go ahead, I will show you all. Now what I am measuring for this customer is from here to the shoulder, right? But remember that mine does not have joining at the shoulder. I want to make the one that does not have joining at the shoulder. So mine does not have joining at the shoulder. So what we are doing is whatever I have from here to here times 2. That's the length we are looking for. So what I got here, I want to assume that I got 36. So the length of the fabric I should be using is going to be 36 times 2, which is 72. And I place my fabric like so, and I measured, and this is 72. This is my 72. That means if I fold this way, okay, this is my front and this is my back. So that way there will be no joining at the shoulder. If it's for men, men's own is a little bit complicated because men might want this place to flay out. There's a particular cutting for theirs, but we the women, our own no get wahala. And as you can look at that style, it's very, very simple. But if you follow my tutorial, you will get exactly this. Now a client bringing clothes to you and you feel you know it, you just go ahead and start cutting. I think I should advise you that except you are already an expert. If you are not an expert and they give you any cloth to cut, please bring it online. Ask, be humble enough to ask people. Even if you don't want to bring it to my channel, please ask others how I want to do this thing. Let them explain to you before you go ahead to start cutting, to avoid cutting what your customer does not really want, and thereby they rejecting it for you. Now this is my front and this is my back, right? There's no joining at the shoulder. Now, this particular pleat, it depends on you, however you want yours. I want mine to be 5 inches. So remember that this pleat is double. It was folded, right? That is 5 inches. 5 plus 5 is going to give us what? 10 inches. Now I'm going to measure my client this way. I measured from here to shoulder, which is 8 inches, and I want it to drop by 10 inches, which is 18 inches. Now that 18 inches plus this 5 inches, 5 inches that I folded here, 10 inches, is going to be 28 inches. Now, when I put my fabric on fold this way, I should be able to have 28 inches here. Okay, so this is my 28 inches right here, and this is what I've gotten. From what I am seeing on this one, it has a zipper at the back. Okay, or it's going to have whatever design you want at the back so that the head can pass through. So what I have for the front is what I have for the front is 3 inches by 3 inches. Okay, and then I connect, and for the back is 1 inch, and then I connect like so. Remember, we are not slanting our shoulder. Now we want to determine, you know that pleat that you saw, which is 10 inches folded into two, which is 5 and 5, is still on this shoulder this way. You are going to mark the center of my shoulder line. Now this is 3 inches, right? That means my shoulder line is remaining 5 inches. Half of that 5 inches is what? Is 2.5. So from these 3 inches, I should be able to mark 2.5 inches, which is somewhere around here. So this is where my pleat is going to stay. I will open it up this way. I will open it up again this way. I want to show you the easiest way to do this. So from here to here is 2.5, right? From here to here again is 2.5. Now I will be marking my 10 inches. From here to here is 10 inches, right? So place since you have marked where to place the pleats, okay, you just note it and you take it down like so and be marking it like so to the ending. Okay, mark it like so to the ending, mark it again like so to the ending. So I have something like this here. Can you see? So I will now know, remember that you are working on the front part. So whatever you are going to be marking here should be something that should easily leave the fabric. Okay, when you dust it, use chalk that can easily leave the fabric. I'm talking to beginners now that don't know how to cut this. I'm trying to show you how you can cut it. Now, since I have already marked it, so it's easy for me to see. This is the front part. It's easy for me to see. I will hold these two places like this. Okay, hold it like this and stitch. Stitch on the dotted lines. Stitch on the dotted lines. Be careful and be patient. I will also hold this place. Okay, hold this place and stitch on the dotted lines. Okay, what will even help you again for you to be able to get this is, if you don't want to mark it in front and you know you are going to be laying stay, except you are not going to be laying stay, maybe the fabric you are using is very strong and you feel there's no need to lay stay, you can do what I just did. But if you are going to be laying stay, all this marking should be done at the back. Okay, it should be done at the back here. Now on the markings, inside the marking, you lay your stay, so that stay that you laid will even help you to be able to hold the front part like this, and you stitch. Okay, you lay your stay, you stitch only the place that you laid stay. So this is the front part now, looking this way. Okay, so this is the front part now, looking this way. Okay, so can you see the pleat has formed? Now remember that there's stay inside here. Now when bending this particular edge now all round to the down part, when bending it, still add stay inside and use stay to bend it. Now the ideal thing is that when you get to under the armhole, where the armhole is supposed to be, which is you mark like 10 or 15 inches where you are comfortable that your armpit will not be showing. When you get to that point, you are going to be laying these two sides, okay, with a flat. So instead of joining these two sides together, this is wrong. You will cut a fabric, this particular fabric, cut it to the length that you are comfortable with. This, from wherever you are going to be fixing it to the down part, is what you are going to be laying here. Okay, you cut another fabric that is going to be 8 inches wide. Okay, that is what you are going to use to join the two sides. You are not allowed to join the two sides together. Okay, so you are going to be joining this to one side and joining it to the other side. The same thing you did on this side, you will also do it to this side. Okay, you will cut a fabric. That's what I cut here. You will cut this fabric, and this fabric is what you are going to use to join the two sides together. Now for beautification, you can also apply pocket here. So you sew the pocket to this. So this is the one you are going to be adding to the side. That is what is going to give it that box effect. Okay, that's what is going to give it that box effect. So you sew to the two sides, but before you sew it, add your pocket. So this is my pocket now. You know I've already bent this place with stay. I will now still bend this pocket again with stay, and I will place it like so. Okay, I will place it like so. I will stitch it down here, stitch it down here before joining it. So by the time you do that, you find out that this is now a pocket. This was where the lady put her hand. Okay, that is by the side. This is where the lady put her hand. So you bend this, you also bend this, and you fix it anywhere you are comfortable. As you are sewing, you'll be seeing what you are doing. Then you will now join it by these two sides. That is what gives this thing the box effect. Now you will cut the hemline. Okay, remember that there's a hemline. Okay, remember that there's a hemline. I will advise you make your hemline like so. You bend it like so. Don't forget, I always tell you, don't forget to add stay inside. That is what makes your design to stand. Any fabric that you are making that you do not add stay, it looks shabby. So always learn to invest in stay. Now you bend this way because you will be joining this all round to this plaque that you joined at the side. You will join it with this thing. It's now this one that you are going to join with the back, and you shape it out. So when you shape it out, it gives that figure 8 look at the hem part of the gown, and that's just all. That is just basically it. If you do not understand, please learn to tell me that you do not understand. I will now cut on a fabric. I will look for fabric and use it to cut the human size. But with what I've done now, I want to believe that you understand. Let me quickly talk about the design that is in front. I used to see people saying, oh, you can do it at home. I don't know how people, you see that one that they are doing, I see people using this wrap, this sellotape, this nylon they use to cover food when you go to an eatery. They use it to make pictures. You print pictures with ordinary paper and you use iron to gum it. That thing will immediately enter water, it will remove. I'm telling you, because when I saw it, I was very happy and I tried it out. It did not work. Don't waste your energy, and don't make mistake of making that to give to a client that you want to collect money from. Please and please do not use that method. It will not cost anything for you to walk up to a printer and show them that design and tell them that you want to make it. Now, there are different materials that can be used to make that thing. The cheapest of it all is the transfer sheet. Okay, so when they print that African map on a transfer sheet, they can weed it for you, or they can give it to you to go home and go and iron it. You can iron it. That one lasts for years. It's just that it's just there. Then there's this one that has this suede effect. They can do it for you and give it to you, or you take the fabric to them. How much will it cost you? If it's transfer sheet, this design you are seeing is not more than 1,500 naira. Please, if you doubt it, bring it, send it to me. I will do it for you. Or call me on 090-332-34908. I will send you the transfer sheet with the picture. So all you do is just place it on your fabric and gum it. I will send it to you. Please stop doing that one that they are using sellotape, nylon that they used to use and cover food. You go and print picture and then you paste it and use that thing to iron it. Please don't do it and say you are giving to your client. You are spoiling your work. It does not cost anything. If you are going to be using ordinary transfer sheet, it's not supposed to cost you more than 1,500 naira. Do it and make your customer happy. That's the only way to do it. I do not believe in DIYs at home and then you do rubbish for sale. At the end of the day, they will say online people are all scammers. Meanwhile, we still have genuine ones that are really, and you are spoiling business because you will do that in 500 naira. The person will take it home and they will say that's how all online. I cannot print this African design on a fabric and sell it to my client for 3,000. Okay, I will add my own. So it's either you take it or you leave it. But I know I'm going to give you a price that is cheapest. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, this is Vlogmas for Christmas. Every day is a day for tutorial till 30th of December. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys in my next video.